Hello everyone, my name is Mike Barrett, and this is part 2 of Adaptive Management Project for American Military University, class EVSP501, Environmental Management. This presentation will cover the key stakeholder groups, that is, those who have a vested interest in the project, the vision statement, what we intend to accomplish and why, and the goals we'd like to achieve, as well as the objectives used to measure progress toward those goals. We'll conclude by covering the references used to formulate this information. Several groups hold a stake in this project. The most important are the base senior leaders of the 99th Air Base Wing, who will authorize and reject installation based on data they're presented. The Civil Engineering Squadron will invest personnel and time in performing site surveys. Contracting personnel will negotiate and draft installation and maintenance contracts. The maintenance group may be asked to assist in funding the project, since they are the main beneficiary, and possibly alter their energy usage activities as such. The Bioenvironmental Engineering Office will perform wildlife surveys for abatement measures. And finally, the specific units, aircraft maintenance units, will be the main recipients of the solar energy, and they'll work directly with the installation personnel and may have to alter schedules and activities depending on the invasiveness and time of the installation. And here's the project's vision statement. The why are we doing this? We want to be a champion for clean power and energy efficiency and lead the way in achieving the state of Nevada's goals when it comes to renewable energy. The plan consists of 3 main overarching goals with 2 achievement objectives within each. To achieve maximum solar energy, goal number 1, we will survey and obtain hard dimensional values for the rooftop space that we can use, and then leave none of that potential space unused in installing the panels and harnessing solar energy. The second goal is we want to maximize the government's return on their investment. And to do that, a cost-saving analysis will be performed using averages obtained from the company Energy Sage in 2016 of how much power is generated from a typical panel, as well as the average cost of grid power in the Las Vegas area. This will return a reasonable estimation of annual cost savings, and this will allow decision makers to then select a vendor that will enable the panels to pay for themselves within 7 years. 7 years was chosen because, according to consumer reviews site Solar Reviews in 2020, that is the typical amount of time for a 100% investment return in southern Nevada. And finally, the third goal is to prevent wildlife and other environmental factors from damaging the system and causing unnecessary extra costs. And to do this, bioenvironmental personnel will survey and deliver solid numbers of typical wildlife danger areas that they observe on the panels, and they'll be responsible for installing measures necessary to minimize, if not completely eliminate, the future for damage, the potential for damage to the panels in the future. And finally, here are the references used throughout this presentation. Thank you to everyone for your time.